Hello everybody, welcome to Friendship Shaving. It's really good to be here. I'm just putting on a little bit of pre-shave today. Some Proprietor White pre-shave cream, which I think is oat and tea, green tea and oats. Thought I'd just put some on for a change and let that sit for a while I talk to you about the items we've got in the den today. I'm going to be shaving with the stainless steel Lupo razor from RazoRock. Here we are, it's the one with the dual head. So I've got 0.95 blade gap on one side and a 0.72 blade gap on the other. And the razor blade I'm just going to put in is a Gillette Silver Blue on its second use. Now I liked this blade very much when I first used it, so we will pop that in. Put the handle on and we'll all be ready to go. I've got a new shaving cream to try. Which, if you'll have seen yesterday's video, which I put out, some new items in the den, you'll have heard me talk about the Lida shaving cream from Poland. It is a creme d'Ogolinia, the shaving cream from Poland. It smells very much like top of the morning when you first smell it in the tube, but as you start to work the lather, it has this really lovely lemon and lime fresh scent. I really like it. And the brush today is the Solar Flare from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. I've not used this. I really love the way it looks. I love the way it feels in the hand. So we'll get some soap on. Oh yes, this is a fantastic brush. The knot in this is set just a millimetre or two deeper than my cashmere knot. It is essentially the same knot, although it has a different name. Do you know what? I think I like this a little bit better. Oh, it's a beauty. It's an absolute beauty. Now you can see that this cream from Poland is really thick. I hardly put any in my bowl. So, you know, it's an inexpensive product, I suspect. But it provides a great lather. So I'm going to add a drop of water to that, just going to dip the tips of my brush in and just add a little drop more moisture to this. Now I'm going to do a side-by-side shave today. I'm going to do one side of my face with the Lupo using the 0.95 blade gap. And I'm going to use the other side, the 0.72, for the left-hand side of my face. Just to see what difference there is between the two sides. And I'm going to do this because I had a shave the other day and I couldn't remember which side was which, so I ended up using both. just periodically throughout my shave, and I couldn't really tell that there was a great deal of difference. So we're going to try today the 0.95 is the closed bar side of the razor. So we'll start with that one and we'll see how we go. It feels really nice. Excuse me. Obviously, I'm keeping the pressure very light, but it does not feel aggressive. It is just another very nicely made razor from RazoRock. And we'll switch sides to the open comb there, just to do the cheeks over here. My first impression is that on this side it doesn't feel quite as smooth, but that could be just the angle of the razor. I mean, there is not an awful lot in it. And although this side felt very smooth, I can feel that it was close. That is a bit better now. That is much smoother. I think I've just rubbed the cap just ever so slightly there, just to change the angle. You know, I don't feel there's a lot of difference between them. Now look, I can't stand that up. Why do RazoRock do that? I think I will have to have a word. And I'm sure they will promptly ignore me. I really like to stand my razors up. Now I've got a nice little bit of slickness from this soap. Excuse me, I'm a bit croaky today. I was up very, very early this morning, about 4:30 for some reason. And oh, the smell on this is just really fresh, and It smells of lemon and lime, it's lovely, but with something else in there. It does remind me of, I can't see it at the minute, Top of the Morning, I can't remember who that's by. Just reminds me a little bit of it. You know, this brush is lovely, 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 lovely. It's my new favourite. It really is, it's fabulous. I'm glad to be in here, guys, having a shave. I had some very unsettling news today, and just a chance to come in here and talk to you is just taking my mind off it a little bit. These things happen in life, eh? So here we go, second pass, very smooth, 0.95. You know, it's strange, isn't it, that we talk about blade gap in a razor, and it is such a sort of a false indicator of how aggressive a razor is. There are so many indicators that contribute to aggressiveness or effectiveness. You know, the geometry of the razor, the blade exposure, all play their part, but what strikes me about a Lupo on the 0.95 blade gap is that it is a completely different razor from the Outlaw. And yet, you know, if you paid attention only to blade gap, you'd think they were very similar. I'm finding a 0.95 on here really nice. It is close. But you know what? They're both very close. Very nice shave so far. Got something to show you at the end. Got it in my pocket. Something that I was really chuffed to get on eBay. It's such a little thing. I have some leather that I bought, and I want to make a strop. I've talked about this before. I was kind of hoping to get you know, like an old strop with a decent logo, that I could take that logo from it and reuse it. And I put a brand new piece of leather in for the actual strop, because you know, with vintage strops. Usually they're no good to use as a strop per se, because the leather has been cut and damaged over the years of its life. So I have some leather and looking at different styles of handles, but I bought something and I'll show you after we've done here. Now against the grain, you see, I'm just checking here, that is the 0.95 blade gap. This reminds me in some ways of the Game Changer, in that it is an exceptionally smooth and comfortable razor. I'm really liking this. Here we are, last side. Oh, against the grain. Yeah, I can feel the difference going against the grain. And I actually feel that the 0.95 side of the razor is a little smoother and a little more comfortable for me. Just going along here, it seems like the hair, what little there is left, is really getting into the blade and kind of lifting it up as I'm going against the grain. That's the best I can describe that. I wonder if I needed to just ride the cap a little bit more there. It's the first time I've shaved with the 0.72 side of this razor, so there's a lot of experimentation going on here. I think it is anyway, just thinking back there, can't remember which side I used last time. Sorry guys, it's just because I'm tired, lack of sleep, it's throwing my brain out. Excuse me while I just shave my earlobes. What? What? There we are, that's my shave. Now I'll just move this clanky bowl out of the way and I'll just rinse off, excuse me. Need to drain some water. Now, do you know, I've had a phenomenal shave on both sides. With the 0.95 side, I've just missed a bit somewhere here. There, just there. I'm going to get it. That one, wasn't it? Yeah. That's it. That's cool. And yeah, everywhere else, is all BBS apart from my awkward spots, and the 0.95 side just seems to have got that a little better than the other side, but there's really not a lot in it for me. So for me, that dual head is really quite a nice buy. And I look forward to exploring that a little more. I do plan to come in here with the aluminium Lupo and compare that against this stainless steel one, because the aluminium Lupo has a blade gap of 0.72, so it'd be an interesting comparison, both with the same blade gap. Now today I'm going to use, oh, do you know, that's a phenomenal shave, it really is. Today I'm going to use Future Fiction. It is a citrus scented aftershave balm, or star jelly rather, from PAA, matching the brush you see. Bit of menthol in this. Oh, I love this stuff, I really do. Do you know, I didn't feel any need today for any alum block at all. I put too much on my hands here. Well, that was just a tremendous shave. So whatever you're doing today, however your day has turned out for you, I hope that you have a really wonderful shave. And actually, I just hope you have a wonderful day. Yeah, I hope you don't get thrown a curveball. There we go. So until next time, and it won't be very long, I shall see you on Monday for a Sterling Monday. I'll see you then. You look after yourselves now. Be well. Bye-bye.